It's the Go Mike podcast where the mic is golden. This is a podcast. I'm your host, Mark Paul. And today we got CrysLogic. All right. Now, CrysLogic is a YouTuber, a female YouTuber, whose platform is dedicated to being anti-black male. And we're talking about CrysLogic today because Red Supreme, shout out Red Supreme. Red Supreme was doing a reaction to one of CrysLogic's videos where she is trying to find a way to connect the dots with black men in jail by saying that black men are benefiting from going to jail, and that black men like to participate in homosexual activity in jail. So she talks about black men in jail as if it's a vacation, as if it's something to look forward to. And Red Supreme was doing a reaction about that. And he was showing how idiotic, well, he was saying how idiotic her premises is, because it's just so stupid. Because who wants to go to jail other than homeless people, crackheads, people that have spent most of their life in jail and that are institutionalized and don't know how to function on the outside world? So he was doing a reaction about how ridiculous that is, in midstream, while he's in the middle of his video, it gets cut. YouTube takes it down. YouTube takes the video down, and when you look at why, they say because bullying and harassment. And that right there, I think, is silly, because CrysLogic is a YouTuber who harasses black men. So it's like, how is it that you guys cut Red Supreme's stream for harassment and bullying, but then when I go to CrysLogic's page, the video that Red Supreme was reacting to is still up there? So what type of stuff is that? What type of stuff is that Red Supreme could make a video pointing out the ridiculousness of that video and get flagged? It's kind of strange to me. It's like, how are these content creators able to make all of these anti-black male videos, all of this anti-black male content, and nothing happens to them? It's as if they are in bed with YouTube, and YouTube supports that type of message, you know? And it's kind of strange that we have black women out there whose main duty is to undermine and destroy the image of the black man, and their channel seems to be safe, you know? Like, a lot of those channels have ads on them, so they're monetized, and it's like, it's mind-boggling to really understand that YouTube is allowing this. You know, I don't think YouTube should allow people like CrysLogic, people like Cynthia G, who obviously have a disdain for black men to the point where their whole channel is anti-black man. And it's sad. It's truly sad that we have this in our community, you know? So why is it that we have so many black women on YouTube that are anti-black men? And I'll tell you why. It's because we have people like Cynthia G, who have 117 plus subscribers, talking this nonsense, brainwashing, you know, the younger listeners into believing their rhetoric. In return, listening to Cynthia G is birthing a whole bunch of other content creators that are just like Cynthia G that are anti-black men. And I don't see any of their channels getting flagged. Oh, well, there was one. Nyla Says channel did get taken down, but I don't believe it was because of her anti-black male rhetoric. It was because, from what I was hearing, it was because she was doxing people, putting people's information out there, and that's pretty much the only reason why they took her down. Forget that her content was vile and it was just anti-black men, and it's like, and forget all of that. They didn't like the fact that she was doxing people, from what I understand from the situation, and I don't think it's right. I believe that all of these anti-black male and all of these anti-black female channels should be removed. Everybody want to talk about freedom of speech. Yeah, say what you want to. You can say exactly what you want to, but understand that there is a cost with freedom of speech, and sometimes you got to eat your words. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I'm going to just go ahead and just leave it like that, because I just really don't understand how YouTube really allows this type of content. So yeah, I'm going to end it right there. It's the Gold Mike Podcast, where the mic is gold, and this is a podcast. I'm your host, Mark Paul, and I'm out.